Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's I, Relative of Two Games, with...
Hello.
You didn't say baking soda, I'm disappointed in you.
I didn't want to say baking soda tonight.
Well, as you can tell, he said tonight, we are recording this at night. We usually do it in the afternoon, but this is going to be a bit of an update video, as well as some TF2 gameplay. This is live, as well as just us talking live, so... The first thing we were going to talk about is the channel and where it is. Currently, it has the growth of a snail. If snails even grow.
Wait, are you asking if snails grow?
Well, I'm actually curious of that now, but what I'm trying to say is that...
Well, yeah, the growth pace of a snail is what you're trying to say.
Yeah. What I'm trying to explain is the channel has not gained a subscriber in like 4 weeks. Or, well, I think I might have gained one 2 weeks ago, but again, that's not a lot. So, part of that of why you may only see me like upload one thing a week. But I want to upload more so that there's more videos so more people will like see them and click on them. So, oh god, I almost walked into the saw.
That's not a smart thing to do.
I know, I'm an idiot. But again, since this is live, I'm gonna seem distracted. But yeah, since there's not much, that's kind of why you might not see me do a lot of things, and I have a couple of different things in life that are affecting my mood quite a bit. Like, I'm surprised I'm even on the computer right now, because usually I'm not right now. I'm too tired.
Yeah. The reason that I don't upload personally is because I don't really have much to upload, but not only that, it's the fact that I don't have equipment. Plus, I kind of won't have time to record because I'm going to start focusing on school more than anything.
I should be focusing on school, but I'm having a hard time doing that. But next up on, I actually have a little bit of a list written down beside me, is schedule. As you guys can tell, I do not have a schedule.
Schedule!
Yeah, I'm quite...
Instead of baking soda.
Yeah, schedule! But yeah, as you can tell, I really just do not have one. So, you guys maybe it's just like, whoa, why is there no like video on these days? I thought you were gonna say that you're gonna come up with a schedule. I was originally, but I decided not to. So, what's going on right now is I have so many.
You wanna know someone you shouldn't be talking to about schedules? Me.
Then why did you talk about giving me advice about it?
Because I wanted to see what you had on your plate currently.
Currently I have mashed potatoes and beans.
Interesting. Interesting.
And you know what's really interesting? Potato salad and lasagna.
That actually is interesting. I'm gonna try that sometime.
I don't even think that's a real combination, but...
It will be now.
I'm just trying to burn people. I got a kill. Wait, I think I got one earlier, but that was my first real kill. But...
First kill after you did the intro.
Pretty much. I think I was doing one during the intro. But... what I'm trying to do is come up with a bit of a schedule, not like specific days where I upload stuff, but deciding what I'm gonna upload and what stuff is gonna be seen less of. Like as you guys can tell, usually there's just a random video like Pokemon once a week or so. Usually
or Sticky Froakie.
Yeah, Sticky Froakie, but there's kind of no more of that. We found that out.
There could be more of that if you want me to perfect every level.
Do you think you'd be able to do that? Without strangling me to death?
Well, it'd be my idea, so I'd be the only one to blame for it, so I'd probably strangle myself with a throat catcher.
Never heard of that before.
Don't question me.
I'm just saying I've never heard of that before, but...
I don't even know if throat catcher.
The main thing that I'm wanting to do and finish right now is because of since like how many Nuzlocke we're doing on our own time is just finish the Soul Silver Nuzlocke so I can like possibly start a new one or focus on other stuff that I'd like to do more of. Like TF2, I love this game. I just never play it because I always want to play it with someone, but the only person I play it with is Phoenix and King. They're like never around.
Yeah, I have games like that. Games that I like to play, just I don't like playing them solo. And
Yeah.
I actually have a really good example of that.
Xenoblade.
And it's a game that I almost never play now. And that would be Smash for Wii U.
Didn't Reese try to get you to play that like 2 days ago? Or last night or something?
He did, but I don't know, just Smash Wii U, I've kind of lost interest in it. I mean, I'm not a competitive Smash player, and I really don't think I'm interested in Smash Wii U anymore.
If I had a Wii U, I probably would be. That'd probably be like what I think once I
kind of like actually start getting into it is when I'll become a good competitive Smash player.
Don't pull out! If you get that reference, you get 20 potato points.
No, I did not get that reference.
It was a reference to just sex in general.
Wait, what did you even say?
Don't pull out.
Oh, I get it. I get it. It's like, raise his hand. I get it!
But yeah, what I'm going to be trying to do is uploading mainly Soul Silver Nuzlocke and then just some side videos like this guy's talking in game, it's annoying me. Shut up. But again, Soul Silver Nuzlocke is going to be like the main thing I'm trying to record and upload because I want to finish this thing because it's been going on for like 6 months. Like I'm gonna.
I say finish one project at a time.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to finish. That's like the only project I have going on too. I just have a bunch of other stuff that I like doing, like TF2 and Showdown. Like the reason I've been doing Showdown is because it was just like, why do you do this? Hence why like you notice me making a lot of just me mentioning a lot of you guys aren't like doing something weird, like how in the other video I did. Like the thing is, when I'm doing something live, I can never notice this, but post I can. Like when you just charged the fortress and how I just mentioned it a little while ago, but it's like, why would you do that? You know it has gyro ball. But then when it's actually happening, I don't know what to think about. Because it's just like, wait, will he actually do this or will he not? Like, am I thinking straight? Because I'm always confusing myself. I don't know why I'm exactly like that, but I am.
I think I just might have gotten an idea.
No, I'm not going to shove potato salad into my crotch area.
That was idea number 2.
That was plan B.
Plan B.
Plan A was shoved into rectum.
What I'm thinking is possibly capture card content.
You think I have a capture card?
I'm just saying. If
I got a frying pan kill.
If you could possibly get enough money to get a capture card.
Isn't Andy working on that?
Yeah, Andy is working on that, in fact.
I can't believe what I'm doing right now.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I got 2 frying pan kills as scout.
Frying pan kills?
Frying pan, like, I have a weapon.
Frying pan. I thought you said fine pen.
No, I got kills with a frying pan. I think it was on a soldier and a heavy. Which was hilarious, but again, Soul Silver Nuzlocke, that's like the main thing I'm going to be working on. Then my side projects of the usual, just Showdown, TF2. I want to do more Awesome Knots, but again, I suck against actual people in that game. Like seriously, if me and Phoenix went into an actual game, we would suck.
I have heard very conflicting opinions on Awesome Knots, honestly.
I don't really know anyone other than.
I've heard from some people that it's really good. I've heard from some people that it's bad.
Well, the thing is, you know how in gaming, like, is there a game that you just like really suck at?
Like a multiplayer game or just a single player game?
Just any game in general.
Well, I'd say I'm not that good. Well, actually, I don't know.
But you gonna say Smash Bros?
I think I'm just gonna say Smash Brothers.
Yeah, but yes, but here's the thing: we're not very good at it, but we like it. We think it's a fun game. That's how it was like for other people. Some people are very like self-centered, just like, wait, if I'm not good at something, that means it's bad. It means it's not good for other people, so it must suck. That's what people like I'm seeing in places like I'll see a video game and it's just completely freaking awesome. Like Kingdom Hearts 2, like its trailers, like they're completely badass, and I played the game. It's awesome. I'm not good at it, but it's awesome. I have like 2 friends who play it. They think it sucks, and the reason they think it sucks is because they can't beat the first level. They're that bad at the game. Oh, I got more fine pain kills. But a lot of people are like that. It's just like, oh, if I'm not good at it, I'm not gonna play it, and the game officially sucks. That's not like us. Even if we suck
Okay.
at a game, we're gonna play it for fun.
When it comes to... I know I'm going to be speaking like something I'm not here. Well, when it comes to games, I believe that the most important thing to me is a first impression.
The fine first impression, like when you first play the game or when you first see it, like just in general.
Either or. In fact, time to tell a little bit of a story. The reason that I got interested in my current favorite game of all time, which is Xenoblade Chronicles, is because
I'm really feeling it.
No, that's not the reason. I saw it on a countdown video, and I had never played a non-turn-based RPG at that time, so the game kind of interested me. But another way to get to my heart through a first impression is with the game's soundtrack.
With music. We are officially cows and we like music.
I am pretty sure that the first song that I heard from Xenoblade Chronicles was Tragic Decision, which is currently my favorite song in the game.
My current favorite song is The Legend of Zelda, just default theme.
Now, let me give you two games. Let me give you games that made a great first impression with the levels, and a pretty bad first impression. Now, a game that gave a great first impression was, again, Xenoblade Chronicles. Colony 9 was a very good area. It told you how to do everything right away. Which is something that I like in a game. A game that I don't think gave a good first impression is Super Mario Galaxy 2. Granted, it did tell you how to do everything, but as a whole, I don't think the game's very good.
Interesting.
And the reason that I personally think it's a bad first impression is because the game holds your hand in certain situations. I really don't like when games do that. Hand-holding is one of my least favorite things in gaming.
So, like, in a video game, when they're like, oh hey, you want to learn how to do something? Follow this tutorial that goes until you're done 90% of the game.
Yeah, also when you're reminded of things throughout the game that are easy to figure out. I am sorry for the banging that you're hearing in the background.
I don't even know if I'll edit that out or know how to. I'll just leave it probably. Because right now I'm playing with ham. I'm hamming people. Who wants a ham?
Again, games that give good first impressions are really good to me. However, I think another thing that comes with gaming as a whole is gaming taste, what you're into.
Currently, I'm just really into like first-person shooters or just like fighters in general.
For me, my favorite genre in gaming is the turn-based RPG.
So, like Fire Emblem, sort of.
Like Fire Emblem is more a strategy RPG than anything. More like Pokemon.
Pokemans.
And after opening myself up to other gaming genres, with some I was really impressed. I opened myself up to fighting games with Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and when I was young, I was very impressed with the game. I also opened myself to more elaborate RPGs with Xenoblade Chronicles. And I guess you could say Bravely Default, because even though it's turn-based, it's a little bit more than that.
It's a turn-based potato shooter.
I was introduced to horror games by the Five Nights at Freddy's series. And while horror games aren't personally my cup of tea, I can see why they're really good to some people.
Because they're fun to watch people rage at and get scared shitless.
They are fun to play and watch people, and it's fun to watch people.
It's also fun to eat people. Wait, what? I didn't say that. Ignore me, I'm retarded.
However, even when I was younger, I was one of those people who would pretty much judge a book by its cover. And even though I still don't like it now, I used to hate Call of Duty with a burning passion. But now I can understand why people like it and why they think it's a good game.
Because people like to shoot things in the face and get dildo launchers. No, seriously, apparently there's a weapon in the game that's literally a dildo launcher. I don't know if that's true, but I heard someone say that. Go on.
And even when I played Call of Duty, I was okay with it, I guess.
Define okay.
I really didn't know what to think of it. It wasn't fantastic, but it wasn't terrible either.
So, like, food tasters, like, it was just like, well, it doesn't seem right, but it's actually good.
Yeah.
Comparing game to foods, that's what the channel is now. Game food.
And I'm also thinking of introducing myself to a new gaming genre by a game that I've heard a lot about. I'm thinking of opening myself. I'm thinking of opening myself up to the life simulator genre.
The what?
The life simulator genre. Games like Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, stuff like that.
I want to try Animal Crossing. My friend is like obsessed with it. Well, actually, before that, if I ever decide to get a new 3DS game before like a new one comes out, it will probably actually be Tomodachi Life.
Tomodachi Life doesn't really interest me.
I'm just gonna like put all of my Mii's into like I'll have to make a Mii for you or look nothing like you probably, but I'll make it. I think I got another person to go melee heavy with me. Are you melee heavy with me? Yeah, he's melee heavy. Come here, soldier. I just wanna hit you with a ham.
Another thing that I really like in games is
Salad.
fan-made stuff.
You mean like when people just like, oh my god, that's such a cool game, I'm gonna make my own version of it, so like the Pokemon custom games? Like Origin? Or whatever it's called? Origin?
But that's not really what I was going for.
I was just thinking of an example. Like, or you mean like actual like fully made games
I do
like
want to bring something up. And
oh.
I certainly hope this is alright with you.
Does it involve porn?
No.
Aw.
Well, the reason I kind of want to get into life simulators is not only Animal Crossing New Leaf and Harvest Moon, but I've also heard a song for Animal Crossing New Leaf, like a fan-made song. And it's by the musician Mando Pony, and it is called Turning Over a New Leaf.
Isn't that why I was named it? Because there was a bunch of music with involving new leaves in it?
No. It's about the villager. It's mainly about the villager's life in his new town, where he's the mayor.
I don't, like, I haven't played enough of the game, like, in demos or anything to know why you just randomly become the mayor. It's like, hey, we just moved here, you're the mayor.
And not only that, but it also has a very subtle message of Isabel and the villager's implied love.
Wait, what? Who's Isabel?
Isabel was pretty much the first character you meet.
So it's like the welcome committee?
Town, and she mainly helps you.
So is she like the welcome committee?
Pretty much, and she is around for the whole game. First character impressions are also very important.
Honestly, if games have an official end, I would prefer not to play them because I don't like endings.
What do you mean by official ending, if I may ask?
Like, you can't play the game and go anymore into advancing. Like Pokemon, you can still gain money and play competitive. And stuff like Legend of Zelda, there's like no more story or anything really to it. Like, not even a little bit of an after game.
Something that I'm personally not a fan of in games, and this is something that I really don't like to say, when people get really attached to certain characters, sometimes it's hard for me to have a negative opinion on said character. And this is mainly... I mainly do want to talk about something, and this is for the, this is mainly for the Xenoblade fans out there, if there are any. Honestly, I hate Atharon. For those who don't know, Atharon was the general of the Colony 6 Defense Force. And he planned an attack to save everyone from the Ether Mine, which was invaded by the Mechon. And he failed miserably.
Wah, wah, wah.
Then, when Shulk, Ryan, and Sharla, the three party members at the time, go into the Ether Mine, we get Atharon as a guest in the party. Shulk gives the idea that they should wait and observe the Mechon's movements. But Atharon doesn't give him the time of day.
Interesting. Don't fully understand it, but interesting.
Atharon says, and I quote, "You don't know a damn thing about these machines."
Well, honestly, I don't. I know that they're robots.
And he says that to Shulk. He's pretty much rejecting every opinion but his own for going in for a head-on assault. And that's mainly why I don't like him.
Because he's like a dick and he's all self-centered. He's like, oh, this isn't what I want? Fuck off.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just hate characters that just reject anyone, really. Because I ain't really just mean characters I dislike. I like how we went from like just talking about schedules to all about like this oddness.
Yeah, this is what happens when you go on tangents.
Or just rambling. I ramble a lot.
I should know.
So like, I could probably go on a 24-minute rant about how my melee weapon is a freaking skeleton.
Question.
Yes.
What is your favorite class?
Spy.
Spy?
Yeah, spy. I also like sniper. But spy is definitely my favorite. He's
and
more
who would be
fun
your
to
least
play.
favorite class?
Oh, definitely heavy. Like, if you're going about just like how like their general playstyle is definitely heavy. But if it's like about just what you can do with them, I honestly wouldn't have one because I like all the ridiculousness I can go with them. Like heavy, I can just go to people on him with a ham and offer them sandwiches. All of them have their funny things
From
to do.
from seeing the playstyles of every character, Scout is my favorite class.
I like Scout. He's really fast and fun. I just have a hard time
And
aiming with him.
my least favorite class is also Heavy. But for a bit of a different reason.
Because he's too slow and fat?
Heavy doesn't fit my playstyle. In fact, I pretty much compare the TF2 characters to playstyles in RPGs. You have the medic, who is the healer.
He's the guy who
You have
throws
Scout,
shit out of
who
the
is
shit.
essentially the thief character, even though he's not actually a thief. He's very quick.
He is really quick. Honestly, I see him more of as an assassin sort of character, even though that's meant to be the spy. I see him as a very fast assassin.
My least favorite class in an RPG is sort of like
the tank.
knight. The one that is very physically bulky and can tank a lot. I'm not a fan of that.
I just call those ones the tanks. Well, the only thing is that the technical term, even in those games, is actually heavy. I like how this one guy is on this server with us, and he's just trying to have fun by rocket jumping with the rocket jumper and trying to get market gunner kills, which is rather hard.
He's trying to get what?
Market gunner kills. It's when you jump up with the rocket jumper and hit people before you touch the ground, because with the market gunner it's a guaranteed crit.
He's trying to get the rocket jumper market gardener. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like get the guaranteed crit with the market gunner.
Is he using mantreads?
No, he's using the parachute. Which is like the easier thing to use to try to get them if they're not expecting it.
Here's a question. What do you think is the worst weapon in TF2?
Well, actually, that's just it. I know like 4 weapons I really just dislike.
Which are they?
Well, should I just do one for like each class? Because usually when I think of them, they're all
Sure.
different classes. Let's go in order. Scout, Criticola. It's very, very useful.
The what?
The Criticola. It's like the bonk, but when you drink it, you get guaranteed crits, but you take mini crits for damage. I just find that
you take mini crits with guaranteed crits, or
you
have guaranteed crits?
Yeah, you get guaranteed crits, but you take mini crits.
I see.
For soldier number 2, although I like the rocket jump a lot, I don't like the man-treads. Well, actually, no, there's one worse than it. The airstrike. It's a complete shit. It's a complete piece of shit. Like, man-treads are my least favorite soldier weapon, but airstrike is just the worst.
Who's next?
Pyro. For him, the Neon Annihilator is probably his worst because it's so situational.
I've heard people say that the Sharpened Volcano Fragment is the worst.
Oh, that's just honestly I say that as a bit better because you can ignite someone and then
get a guaranteed crit on them.
Yeah, with the extinguisher, or you could flag on them. I mean flag on them. You can't switch to an extinguisher because that's your melee weapon. Well, that's just how I feel.
Who's next after that?
Sex, which is the engineer, who'd probably be I always forget the name of this weapon. It's the short circuit, that's it. I always forget it.
What's its effect?
The way the short circuit works is that if you're shooting projectiles that aren't bullets, if you click you lose 5 of your metal, but it just deletes the projectile.
Wait, how does that make sense?
It'll shoot it with like a little bit of a laser beam and it'll get rid of it, but to do that it takes 5 of your metal away.
Okay.
Not as a maximum, but it just uses that as the ammo.
So, is medic next?
Next. Wait, no, wait, did I do heavy? I think I skipped heavy.
Oh yeah, you did skip heavy.
Wait, no, we went off at 4. I mean, I didn't even do 4 yet. I didn't even do Demo Man.
Oh yeah, you skipped heavy and Demo Man.
Okay, so let's go back. Demo Man. There's like a tie for Demo Man, which are actually the new weapons for him.
Well,
The Quickie Jump Launcher, I think it's like the Quickie Launcher or something. You can just like shoot your sticky bombs instantly, But the thing is, you have to detonate them within a certain amount of time, or else they'll just disappear. But their charge is super faster because of that, and I don't know how their activation time works. I just don't like using it because it's so confusing to me. And then the Iron Bomber, which is if you hit someone without the bomb hitting the ground, it does more damage. But it doesn't have much of a launch arc, and when it just falls over, it's just sitting there, and it just doesn't do much. I prefer the lock and load to that.
What do you think of the opal caber as a weapon?
I find it fun because what I like to do is this set that someone showed me. I don't remember who, but then I saw it in a YouTube video about a week after called the Invincible Demo Man, which is
and that is Sticky Jumper Opal Caber.
No, that would be the Suicide Demo Man.
You know what I've actually heard people call that? I've heard people call that the Flying Demo Man strategy.
Oh my god! But what?
Demo Man flying everywhere.
Like, I'm even gonna go to this set if I have it in the game right now. Do I have it? Yeah, here it is. It's the lock and load, charge and charge, and the Olive Caber. Because with the charge and charge, I don't use it as an actual shield. I use it for the damage resistances. Because now I'm just really tanky, and then if someone gets too close, I can just get a pretty easy kill with the Olive Caber. But then I have to hit them with my lock and load. Heavy. It's a tie between 3 weapons for heavy, which is really surprising to me.
So they don't have to be weapons; they can just be items.
I know, but usually they all qualify as weapons to me. But honestly, now I'm thinking about it, one of them is the worst.
Which is it?
The Gloves of Running Urgently.
Why are they bad?
They do let you run faster, but they make you take mini crits for damage, which I don't like that because as a heavy, you're supposed to be able to soak up hits.
I can see.
Not just die instantly to anything.
What do you think of the heavy's Dalekos bar?
Oh, Dalek's bar, that's pretty useless, but I use that when I'm going out for just melee heavy. Which I like doing quite a bit. I use that, the sandwich, or the buffalo steak sandwich. But actually, currently on my set, I think I'm using the panic attack.
Okay, so we have medic.
We did the
sniper,
engineer, so
and
spy. Since we just did engineer a little bit ago, where I said what it was, the worst for medic is probably the medigun. Even though it's like the reason I don't like it, and I think it's the worst, is because of how situational it is. I'm trying to remember the name. Vaccinator. That's it. It's too situational for me. So it's like, okay, what am I fighting? Am I fighting a pyro? Switch it to fire. Am I fighting dead man? Switch it to explosive. Am I fighting a heavy? Switch it to bullet. Even though you have resistances, you still take quite a hefty amount of damage.
Quite a heavy amount of damage?
No, hefty. Did you not hear me right?
I was trying to make a bad pun.
I know. That's why I was trying to ruin it.
Okay. For the medic, I've heard really bad things about the Vitasaw.
Oh, Vitasaw, it's just useless to me, but I honestly...
The thing is, in Team Fortress 2, you're kind of not supposed to die, and...
I know, that's why I don't like it.
The Vitasaw pretty much says it's okay for you to die.
But I think the Vaccinator is the worst because of its situationalness. Because you might just... and because it doesn't heal you as fast, it's just there to be a thing. I just really don't see its usefulness. And then next up was, I think, oh right, Sniper, probably the one with the most useless freaking weapon in the game. The Razorback.
Which would that be?
It's the freaking stupid Razorback.
The Razorback protects you from backstabs, doesn't it?
Yes, but if you have that, they'll just shoot you with their gun! Spies have 2 weapons.
Snipers backstabs against snipers are they are his Achilles heel.
I know, but the thing is, with me, I just don't. Oh God, my game's dying. Never mind, it's back. But the reason it's useless is
it's even worse if they have the ambassador.
I love the ambassador. It's like my favorite weapon to use. So that's not really a problem to me.
Alright, last class. Which
but
is...
I wasn't done yet. I just hate
sorry.
the Razorback just isn't good to me because of it's only good for the backstabs. You're getting rid of like an SMG for when people are close, or Girardi, which uncovers the spies. You can just find them easily now, just like with the Mad Milk. Which Mad Milk is also very situational, but it's better than the frickin' Criticola. And then now we go on to Spy.
Which is your favorite class.
Yes, a lot of people are gonna hate me for saying this.
What is it?
The Enforcer.
What does that do? Because I don't know what it does.
It's a pistol for the Spy that does more damage, but has the same fire speed as the what's it called?
The normal like pistol?
The Ambassador. If it had the normal fire speed of the what's it called, it would be terrible. Like it would be just completely overpowered. It has like 40 more damage, but since it doesn't shoot as fast and you can't get random crits with it, there's no point in running it. The Ambassador's better because it does even more than it because it gets crits. Even though it's like less damage, it gets crits on headshots. Just aim. Aim, people. Aim. Like freaking hell. How long is this video? I don't even know. It's been 40 minutes. Jesus.
Has it actually?
Yes, it has.
Wow. Do you think we should end the recording?
We'll end it in a second. I'm just going to summarize what we've done. We've done a top 10 of my least favorite TF2 weapons.
Well, more like a top 9.
Well, yeah, top 9. Well, it's actually more like a top 12, because I did do quite a few extras. And then we summarized what the channel is going to be like. That I'm going to try to upload a bunch of Soul Silver, Nuzlocke, and that scope just got wrecked. We're going to be not seeing as much showdown and stuff. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I would like upload a video saying that, oh yeah, I'm going to do like a Kecleon thing. But why it's too good for PU? I kind of recorded it, and then it got corrupted, and in the end of it getting corrupted, I decided I didn't like the multi-part thing, so I'm going to do a session with that, and possibly have, like, someone who plays PU there with me, you if you want to, or maybe, like, Andy or someone.
Maybe.
And then we talked about really just random rants. But yeah, all in all, you're going to see more Soul Silver Nuzlocke, so I can just get that out of the way and then start something new. I might actually do a Majora's Mask Let's Play because of how much I'm like really into Legend of Zelda right now. But who knows? We're not there yet. So this is Route2 2, and
I don't even have anything to say.
You're supposed to say your name. As I said, my name and then and.
I forgot my name. I'm Route2 2, right?
No, you are Hyduck.
Oh.
Totally, that's really not Andy's name or anything.
I don't feel like a high duck right now.
Well, this is Route2 2, and
Wasteland's signing off.
we will see you guys in the next episode of something or other.
Laters.
Peace.